Others will be criticizing me. Others will be criticizing you. Others will be harder on myself. You'll never know how I truly have felt. Makes you wanna say, this thing really does suck ass. Makes you wanna say, even things from the past. Makes you wanna say, this is the worst thing I have seen. Makes you wanna say, what the fuck, Marine? What the fuck, Marine? What the fuck, Marine? What the fuck, Marine? What the fuck, Marine?
Well, that was something. I should probably talk to the nerd about all the stuff that happened, but let's worry about all of that stuff later. Let's worry about something that's a lot less intense. Well, we had a wild time last year. A year that would go down in history and in infamy. We made a lot of memories with this series. What the Fuck Marine is something I plan to keep going deep into the future. But speaking about memories, let's talk about something I touched upon a little bit last year. Minecraft. Minecraft has been part of my life since early 2011 when I found a video called Wool on YouTube. And I can't really do this video justice, you just gotta watch it.
Hey, I got the blue dye.
No, we're not allowed to use dyes. That's against the rules.
Gonna do it.
Don't use the dye. That's cheating. Don't use the dye.
Doing it.
No. God damn it! 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 You broke the rules! You broke the rules! Everyone's gonna be mad! You broke the rules! You broke the rules! God damn it! You broke the rules! You broke them! You broke the rules! You broke the rules! No! No! You broke the rules! You broke them! You broke them! Ah! You broke the rules! You can't fix it! Yeah! No! Ah!
What?
That's what got me into Minecraft and the first inspiration for YouTube, Uber Hackster Nova. I remember pirating Minecraft soon after seeing his videos and the beta came out. Pirating that and downloading a bunch of mods to enhance my experience. I had the world's shittiest laptop that would crash or break or something soon after starting my YouTube career. I did get a new one soon after that. It wasn't much better. I was a starving artist with no budget, even though I was like 15 at the time. I wish things were different. I wish I had the latest console upgrades and a gaming computer and a good recording equipment, but this wasn't the case when I started my Minecraft Let's Plays on Facebook, of all places. My mom would not let me upload to YouTube until my birthday later that year. That's when everything changed. I had a series called Minecraft Mine. It was Minecraft but with the Villagers Come Alive mod. It was a mod that changes villagers to look like players and can raise children, train them, and have a great family. This was a staple until the Kingdom Hearts mod came into play, but that wasn't until way later. Soon, Minecraft released for Xbox. Thus started my journey on Minecraft officially. This is Minecraft, how I remember it. We had Tim, Andrew, Brad, and Lawrence. We started building on the Minecraft Xbox 360 edition tutorial world. We built in this small village. This house is the product of Lawrence's. Soon YouTube videos of a duplication glitch came out. This is vital to our creations because there was no creative mode. So naturally we made our diamond houses, gold houses, and obsidian houses. Lawrence made this big ass house in this village, then attached it to this fucking giant tower he made. You'd think Lawrence would stop there, but while we was working on a project, he was working on a bigger project. He duplicated even more cobblestone. He made it an entire village, and look, does this look familiar? It's the same fucking house. I call this village Lawrenceburg, like Pittsburgh, but for Lawrence. We made this walkway to the town's nether portal. I think it used to be a church, which is ironic that what was once a ground for holiness is now a portal to hell. Along with this Minecraft map, we had other survival worlds too. Slayerville was just one where I made a giant red brick house out of wool and made offices for non-existent enemy women, while Brad carved out rat tunnels under all of our houses and planning to blow it up until one day he actually did. The entire map, everything we created, gone, leaving nothing but a pile of ashes, leading to a big argument of who did it. He did this all in secret. Nobody really knew it was him at the time. You know who we blamed? Tim. Until we saw the rat tunnels, which was a trade that Brad did a lot, and then we knew it was him all along. What an asshole. So, we retired back to Tunneycraft as our efforts were now all for nothing. Tunneycraft's history was just beginning. Tim, Andrew, and Brad stayed as Lawrence left. Brady joined at some point. There was something, or rather someone, that we were not suspecting. Herobrine. Have you met Herobrine? Well, have you ever heard of Herobrine? Herobrine is a legend that an NPC rocking an altered Steve skin with violet eyes will join your game, grief your map, try to kill you, and do other unspeakable things. One late night at 3 a.m., me and Brady ran into him. He stalked us in the woods, separated us, and tried to catch us on fire with fire charges. I'll never forget that night. I'll never forget how Brady scared the holy shit out of me pretending to be Herobrine. Yeah, the motherfuckers at 4J Studios added a Herobrine skin as DLC. I didn't know about this, and Brady apparently had some money to buy it and decided to play this prank on me. Come on, I was like 12 or 13, I believed anything. Once I believed the statue downtown by my house would turn around and pee because my aunt told me. It's a bunch of bullshit. Anyways, Herobrine was very real to me. After Brady scared me and revealed it was actually him, we looked up how to spawn Herobrine, and the rumor had it is that you build a shrine or something for him, and he'll spawn randomly. This was a lie. Herobrine was never in the game to begin with, not even the Java edition. Mojang would put in the patch notes, removed Herobrine, and they did this like multiple times. Like, really, I get it. It's a joke. The next chapter of Tunneycraft is what defined what the map looks like now. Through Tim, I met a guy named Darth Birders, and through him, I met a girl named Bella. At this time in my life, I had a huge obsession issue, and I was completely blind to it. I was head over heels for this girl in elementary school through middle school. In all technicality, Onyx was still in control of my heart. The girl I liked did not like me back. In fact, she bullied me. I was dumb enough to not move on because I found her attractive. Yeah, looks are not everything, kids. So the day Darth Birdus and Tim introduced me to Bella, she was, well, a wild card. She was dating Darth Birdus and started a rivalry because Bella was indecisive. This reminds me of someone else. One day, Bella asked me out, and I asked, what about Darth Birdus? She told me not to worry about him. So we Skyped, got to know each other, and she soon joined the workforce of Tunneycraft. Then, the map was never the same. I liked Bella a lot, and perhaps a little bit too much. The first thing I built for her was this disproportionate statue. Look at it, the bodies are too long, the legs are too short, but she really enjoyed the effort. Brad griefed it one time and she was pissed. I never had a girl stand up for me at this time, And with Onyx still recessing in the deepest parts of my heart, what was a silly online relationship between two teens was something quite dangerous. I built the statues, another pair of statues, a dog kennel, and a Kingdom Hearts logo art that says happy birthday. It's kinda weird, I still remember her birthday, August 7th, 1999. She'd be 23 today when I'm writing this. She was happy that I was making things for her in Minecraft. So late one night, she made a heart of her own. I felt loved romantically for the first time ever. Brady started to be around a lot more, and sadly, with how indecisive Bella was, she was starting to get into Brady more than me. And he was not having it. In fact, he was weirded out by Bella and the idea of an online long-distance relationship. Bella eventually came back around to return her interest into me after a while. Another thing to mention, Christmas was coming, and I wanted Bella to feel extra special. So, I had a meeting with my friends and discussed a plan. Me, Tim, Brady, Lawrence, Brad, Darth Burtis, Andrew, and help from a few others decided to build something that nobody would think of building at the time. The idea was simple. Give Bella a Minecraft map that would say Merry Christmas Bella ILY as a final I love you to her. But the method to do this was not going to be easy. To do this, we had to cover the entire terror chunk of the Xbox 360 Minecraft map with black blocks. But here are some of the obstacles that we faced. 1. Creative was not out yet. It did not come out until near Christmas. That's too far away and too close to Christmas. So we had to duplicate. 2. It could not be made out of wool. If lightning struck, and the entire project would burn down, meaning we would have to use the next darkest block, obsidian. If we messed up, we would have to use our duplicated diamonds and mine that shit. 3. We had 3 months and our first semester of 8th grade to get through, so that limits our time frame to after school and weekends and winter break for the final push. But during winter break, creative would be out. 4. We had to keep what we were doing a secret. Bella couldn't know. 5. Finally, we had to carve out the message and double check by using the map. So the Slayers assembled to do this project. Time would pass week by week. We would place blocks, thousands upon thousands per day, taking breaks throughout the week. Some days we'd play other games like Halo, Left 4 Dead, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 2. But we always came back to the late hours of the night with placing blocks for what we called eternal darkness. As we moved on, the map got darker and darker, and more mobs respawned, forcing us to play on peaceful. We could fall off the roof to our deaths, and we did. It was funny with how frustrated Tim and Andrew got when they hit face first into Sean's pyramid that he was building that I forgot to mention. It used to be the biggest thing on the map, but sooner than later, darkness swallowed the kingdom of Tonycraft, and like that, darkness prevails and light expires. Eternal darkness was complete a month ahead of schedule, meaning we had set Tonycraft down for a while. Halo 4 came out and Lawrence came over to let me play his copy of it. I played through the campaign on Legendary in one night, but on the stroke of midnight, literally on the mission name and time, Bella joined my party. It was almost Christmas. I told her I had something for her on Minecraft, but she told me she was busy playing with actual friends. The word actual hit me in a way it made my heart sink. Bella started saying her final goodbyes the same way Cortana was saying her goodbyes to the chief in the game. I begged and pleaded with her, but she wouldn't listen. She wanted to move on, and I wasn't ready. I didn't want to let any of our efforts go to waste. She said goodbye, and like that, the Grim Reaper, also known as Bella, left my life, and she blocked me on everything. From Facebook, to Xbox, to everything that I had contact with her. She wanted to let go of everything. I never understood why. And this was the last time I heard from her. What does nostalgia mean to you? What does it mean to me? Looking back at the moments that shaped the human being that I am today reminds me when my biggest issue in the entire world was to impress an e-girl in Minecraft when I was 15. Now it's college and student loans and passing my classes. Thinking of making this choice to go back home or continuing this path for good, I look at those days of Minecraft with a special place in my heart. It was one of my favorite gaming experiences where I could make anything I want. And what I did was to show my affection for another human being. And that's something no other game has achieved for me. Not even Kingdom Hearts. And with friends like Tim, Andrew, Lawrence, Darth Burtis, I remember how they shaped me. And I still have friends like Brady, Buddha, and Tyler to keep me company. And make new gaming adventures and make new memories that I would still look back on, even in my 30s and 40s and onward, with much fondness of sitting on Discord and playing games like it's 2012 with no care in the world. And finally, to Bella, if you see this, I hope you're doing okay. The definition of nostalgia is a sentimental longing or wistful affection for the past, typically for a period or a place with happy personal associations. And whenever I take the chance to boot up Tonycraft and enter the realm of darkness, I would always think of those memories and the people that helped shape them.
Previously on What the Fuck Marine. Onyx returned to the realm of light from the dark time pit. He told Marineman that if he didn't review Destiny 2 again, the world would fall into the dark time pit. After this, Onyx would force Marineman to review terrible games such as Halo Infinite, Vanguard Zombies, and the fake Nintendo Entertainment System. After reviewing Life is Strange Remastered, Onyx combined his heart with Jamie's and sent Marineman to a pocket dimension. Marineman then met up with an alternate universe angry video game nerd and defeated Onyx. Marineman returned back to his universe and faced Onyx one last time, vanquishing him for good. Marineman took a moment after and reflected on his past so he can plant the seeds of his future. Onyx may be gone, but a new enemy is near.
For the last 7 months, I was stuck in a pocket dimension. And as you can tell, I made my way out. And the last time I was back at Marineman HQ, I reviewed Destiny 2's Witch Queen. And for the most part, it was really good. So when Bungie was hyping up Lightfall to be an Infinity Ward and the final shape to be an endgame as a comparison, people got excited. So I'm going to say the magic words. What can possibly go wrong? So the story. What's happening this time? Well, a big Cabal leader teamed up with the Witness, also known as Mega Mind looking motherfucker. The Witness seems to be the force of darkness itself, similarly how Ansem Secret of Darkness was in Kingdom Hearts 1. So his goal was to use Callus, the Cabal Shadow Legion leader, to secure a connection with the Veil and the Traveler to do something. And overall, the story seems pretty simple this time around, in my opinion. You go to Neptune, to the city of Neomuna, and meet with some augmented humans. They're called Cloud Striders, and this is their city's guardians. You work with them and protect the Cloud Ark, which is their super complicated VR machines. Yes, one of the biggest plot points of this DLC is protecting virtual reality machines. Imagine society's biggest problem was worried about the VR systems going offline. Protecting the Oculus, the Valve Index, or even worse, the Virtual Boy. Jokes aside, this is a problem for us Guardians because the Cloud arc is tied to the Veil, or at least they make it seem that way, so it's not entirely pointless. I just think it's funny that Bungie found a cop-out to make new citizen models by placing these holographic things. Yeah, these are the people roaming outside in the Cloud arc. Why not just, I don't know, go outside?
So that's more or less the basic story elements of the DLC. And now, I do have my complaints.
Rohan and Nimbus, the Cloud Striders, were introduced in this DLC and seem like they'd be a vital part going forward with the Destiny story. Now, Nimbus is a world vendor, and you know what that means. Just like Finch from Witch Queen, other than providing comms on the world and doing the DLC, he's wasted. They did this to Varix too. When was the last time he was mentioned? Crow is still reserved for season story content for some odd reason, even though his arc seems very important. Yet he's not used in the actual DLC. Going back to Rohan, and spoiler alert real quick, he gets killed off by sacrificing himself because we could not use our new strand powers to destroy the relay. Rohan's character had so much potential, then they mack him for no reason. They do this where Amanda holidaying did seasonal story content as well for this DLC. Though Amanda was more of a side character than anything, but why fridge her? To improve Crow's arc? Yes, the Crow was romantically interested with her, but why do this to better the Crow? It's lame, uncreative. Zavalar's character lost his family, and we learn more about him this season of The Haunted. These characters were introduced to us as ghosts, and I don't mean the ones that resurrect us in game, I mean real spooky ghosts. This was a good way to improve characters even further. Crow did get a ghost of Aldrin Solve haunting him, and he learned to accept his past even though it's not technically him anymore. But are you seeing this trend though? The fridging of characters, the ambiguousness of motives for the witness. It just feels like Bungie doesn't know where to take the story. But I know this isn't the case. I just feel like these characters are fleshed out but shallow in other aspects. Rohan wanted to protect Nimbus and his city, so he sacrificed himself. But this does nothing for the overall story other than giving some grief to Nimbus. It does nothing for us Guardians, nor does it do anything for Osiris, other than realizing the metaphor Rohan used to strengthen us to use our strand.
It just does not make sense to me the way the story and its characters are written. And put the nail in the shit-filled coffin again. You kill off one of the most iconic things of all of Destiny. And arguably in all of gaming, you know, the big fucking floating ball of death in the sky, you know, the fucking Traveler.
At the end, you defeat Callus, and our ghost gets possessed by the Witness somehow, and makes a connection from the Veil to the Traveler. The Witness makes a triangle portal in it, and then goes through it. It's later explained by Zavala and Ikora that the Traveler is dead, and the Witness traveled somewhere we can't follow. The thing is, this has harsh implications and even more questions. Does this mean no more ghosts are going to be created to make Guardians? How do we still have our ghosts and our powers? What was the Witness's true goal? Is it even true the Traveler is dead? And what now?
Imagine you looked up and see this big fucking ball in the sky, and it's the reason why you have superpowers and shit. And some Mega Mind motherfucker just puts a freaking triangle portal in it, and then goes through another realm and some shit. And, you know, anyone that tries to follow it gets turned to, I don't know, fucking goop. Yeah. Goop. I don't know!
Instead, the iconic Traveler hanging over the last city is just a bunch of Cabal and Elixni ships. I do have to say, what a downgrade this skybox has to be. The ships are stationary. They don't move. They don't do anything. It's a waste. Strand is the new Darkness subclass for this DLC. You can use the grappling hook or suspend your targets with grenades. Now, it's a cool subclass and all, but I do still have my gripes. Like, why is the grappling in the grenade slot and not the melee slot? It just confuses me and makes no sense since it's not a grenade. It could be perhaps to utilize all the grenade regen buff mods, but those went away a season ago by the time I was recording this. But throughout the campaign, you get the subclass temporarily, an emphasis on temporary. You get it for an encounter, and then it goes away, and then you're slowed and stunned, leading to the aforementioned death of Rohan. This mechanic, gimmick, stupid fucking piece of shit is used every mission except for the strike. The mission that busts my balls the most is the training mission. It's literally a boss fight with a sweeping wall of death in the battlefield. Now, we were kind of under-leveled, but that didn't matter, and we didn't know the wall of radiance negated the wall's damage, or at least let you survive it. So maybe after 15 attempts, we beat it. The whole point of the mission was to practice with Strand, and we used a Void Hunter and a Solar Warlock and a Strand Titan. Only one of us had Strand, and only one of us needed Strand to progress to finish the mission. It was really dumb, really fucking stupid, and a waste of time.
Now, you see, I know this wasn't a very long review, but I didn't want to put a lot of effort into something that didn't put a lot of effort into me. So, in all actuality though, we still have the entirety of the seasonal story content loop to go through. So there's still that to look forward to. And minus the destruction of the Traveler and the death of Amanda Holiday, you know, things do look pretty cool. Season of Deep, so far that I've played within the first week, has been pretty good. But it's just kind of sad that Neomuna had nothing much to offer. And it's kind of sad that the story was just disappointing overall and gave us a very shitty ending just for us to wait an entire year like fucking Infinity War did with Endgame. So I guess it comes full circle. But I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to gaming. It's been a long while since I've been in the headquarters, home, whatever you want to fucking call this place. Now I know this is a different attire, but we have to do what we have. So, my name is Marineman. I'll see you on the next episode of What the Fuck Marine. Now let's get some gaming on!
Oh, hey. I didn't see you there. Just chilling, playing some Halo Infinite, and, you know, I downloaded it again after, you know, Onyx deleted it off of my system. And the multiplayer is really popping off right now. There's a progression system now, so you can now grind through military ranks like you could in Reach. A new DMR, new equipment, new dev made and forge maps. Desync is still an internal issue, and several spikes every once in a while, but personally, it has not affected me as much. It took Halo Infinite over a year and a half to get to where it needs. And it's kind of sad to say, maybe too late. Halo just doesn't have that magic to my friends like it did for Halo 3, ODST, and Reach. Hell, the only reason Halo 5 was a hit for me was because I met some people online that liked Halo as much as I did. And now, they're gone. Yeah, it's true. I still have friends like Buddha and Tyler, and hell, I met Brady, my best friend, my partner in time on Halo 3. Fate bound us. Those custom games set us up as enemies, but this ring made us brothers. Even better, he liked Kingdom Hearts as much as I did, so there's that. I think what makes it so sour, so upsetting, is that Halo isn't the giant I remember it being. The TV show sucked, the people bitch and moan about where Halo should go or if it even should continue in the first place. The campaign had so many cuts to its content that we didn't even touch upon in our campaign review. I know what you're thinking. Marineman, you reviewed Halo Infinite twice now, surely a third time won't do any good. And that's not what I'm getting at. I'm not reviewing Halo Infinite again, I'm just using it as an example. It's the magic I'm talking about. When it's you and your buddies slaying zombies, killing aliens, terrorizing demons, crafting pickaxes, doing raids, solving Easter eggs, working together, and building each other up. I'm talking about that spark when it's flickering in the dark and nothing else matters in the world. I'm talking about gaming
with friends. Hello. Who the hell are you? Oh, excuse me. My name is Anthony. I was poking around and I heard you being really sappy and wondering, if you could help me with something. Sorry, but no, I was actually in middle of something right here, so. What's this? That's my remote / cell phone. It's a weird device. Anyway, I was looking for my master. Well, I haven't seen anyone since around Christmas. God, you must be so fucking lonely. No, I'm pretty content with myself. It sounds like someone is fucking lying. You're just going on about the joy of friendship, blah blah blah. But look, it's just you in this room. Okay, whatever, you got me. But I'm fine. Who's your master anyway? Oh, his name is Onyx. Have you seen him? No. Never heard of him. No, sorry. Damn. Anyway, I'd love to join you with whatever you're doing, but I have to find my master, so see ya. Organization 13 is back? Well, I forgot what I was talking about, and you're here for a review or sorts of something. So here I have this laptop bag, and I have a couple of things that I'm going to pull out of it and see what we'll touch upon today. So I have this card here, and oh my god.
Slim Jesus. Yeah, we haven't talked about this guy in a while. Usually we talked about him in a reaction format, but let's see what little Caillou has been up to. First, the history of Slim Jesus. He made a trap song, it was edgy, it blew up because it was shocking. He made bank, met Chief Keef, whatever happened to him. He came out saying he didn't do game banging, which was smart because he could have gotten hurt or something, I guess. But after that, he hasn't released any music of any sort. He kinda didn't build on the momentum that he had. He could have been the 2016 version of Aiden Ross, and no, that's not a compliment by any sorts of the matter. But what do I mean by that? Well, if he invested his money into streaming or doing more interviews, or God forbid actually signed with Cash Money Records, I never understood why he never did that.
But what has he been doing? Let's check his socials.
The only one I could find is his inactive Instagram account. I'm friends with him on Snapchat and Facebook, but outside some random story posts, he's pretty inactive on social media.
It just doesn't make any sense. He could have a long-running career. His Spotify's not that beefy. His discography's pretty weak in size. He only has 2 albums, and the rest are singles.
Yeah, only 2. The rest are singles. The last thing he put out was in 2021.
Well, his music was pretty mid anyway, so let's see what else we have in here. Alright, we have a controller. That's fucking useless. We have... I'll review anything, just not that, even if my life depended on it. Anyways, I have another card in here to tell us what to review next.
Destiny 2. I know we just talked about this game, but a new season came out and I have my opinions, of course. So Titan, one of Saturn's moons, came back from the realm of darkness, and Sloane, a ghostless guardian, is back and she is taken. What that means is that the darkness is taking her. So you go on a mission to get special coral so she can communicate with the space whale named Asha. She says some very cryptic things that makes no sense, and then the weekly content ends. Now we're only in week 4 while writing this, and there are usually 7 weeks of story. Other than learning some cool stuff about Drifter, this season has been lackluster. The dungeon was kinda cool though. A quick gripe though, you go underwater a lot in this season, and you need air pockets so you don't drown. These bubbles show up for everyone in the same place every time and don't go away for others if someone collects them. But in the dungeon, you share them, so if you take a bubble, it goes away for everyone and it respawns after 10 or 15 seconds or so. Yes, it's area effect instead of personal, but it's still bullshit. Other than that, there are no new Crucible maps and no new Gambit maps. Why doesn't Bungie support their modes? It feels like they had to add PvP just because it's a FPS or something, and it may have felt weird if they did not include it. As for Gambit, this season features Drifter a lot. So why does Gambit get no love? Gambit is actually a core part of the season since the same machines used for Gambit are being used for the Taken Coral we collect. Other than that, the season's really boring. Not even mid. Below mid. It's ass.
So, the short of it, Destiny's been in a kind of a dry spell lately. And that's about it. And it looks like my bag is empty. So, and I have nothing else to add right now. So, join me next time where we crash into Twinsanity. I'm Marineman. This is What the Fuck Marine.
Jeez. What to play? Nothing's enticing me at the moment. Maybe gaming is dead. Final Fantasy 16 is out, but that's only for PS5. Sony bastards cucked me again. Well, exclusives do make consoles sell. Xbox wouldn't know anything about that, cause at the previous Xbox showcase, Halo and Gears of War were nowhere to be seen. Like, I understand they got Bethesda, but fuck, show some love for your exclusives.
Speaking of exclusives, remember when Crash Bandicoot was an exclusive? Yeah, the original Trilogy was for PlayStation 1 only, my first video game console. Once the Xbox and PlayStation 2 came around, Crash was multi-plat. Even was on GameCube. Crazy to think enough, huh? Well, I think it's time to revisit a certain remaster that came out in 2017 for PlayStation and a year later for Xbox and Steam.
Crash Bandicoot N. Sane Trilogy, a remaster of the original trilogy of Crash games. Now me, personally, I never played Crash 1 outside of a demo and emulation, but I did play Crash 2 and 3 as a kid. Those were certified hood classics. I know many grew up on Mario, Zelda, Metroid, Contra, but on PS1, I grew up on Crash. Crash the saga didn't end at the trilogy though. He even got a fourth game, The Wrath of Cortex. It was fundamentally different in graphics, but the core stayed the same. Made by Traveler's Tales instead of Naughty Dog, still a great game. Makes you wonder why they retconned this in Twinsanity with Crash Bandicoot 4, it's about time. Like, why did they do that? And they changed the art style, at least it was better than Crash of the Titans and Mind Over Mutant. Yeah, maybe we'll get to those games one of these days.
After those games, Crash remained barren for a while, but not until the Insane Trilogy came out. It was that game that made me say, hey, I'm buying a PlayStation. Then after I bought one, they announced it was coming to Xbox, which was the console that I owned before. Thanks, Activision.
One day it was on sale and it came bundled with the Ignited Trilogy, but I've still yet to touch it and Spire's another topic for another day, so let's play some Crash. So when we launch the game, we see a cool cutscene of the Activision logo, and an animation for the Vicarious Visions logo. It's nice seeing polygonal Crash turn into modern day marsupial after he jumps into that machine. We get the menu of the three games all styled up. Let's of course start with Crash 1. The intro cutscene is remastered really well. Starting off the premise of the game, you are the mutant Bandicoot created by Dr. Neocortex and his lackey Embryo. After his creation went bad with Crash, he then aims at Tawana, the female Bandicoot, and presumably Crash's love interest.
What did you expect? The original game was made in the 90s. Even Mario in the 80s was like, Misa gotta say Prince of Peach!
Anyway, the game starts off in the intro level right away. You can jump and spin, that's it. No sprinting, no crouching, no nothing. You can just jump and spin. You break boxes that contain Wampa fruit, a fictitious fruit that Crash's feast is on. Collect 100 of them and you get an extra life. There's a wide variety of boxes and crates you can smash and jump on. Some when you jump on them give you Wampa. Collecting the Tiki Mask gives you more hit points, and collecting 3 of them gives you Super Crash, where you are invincible and automatically destroy boxes as you touch them. Touch an enemy and they are DED dead.
Yeah, this is great.
Oh fuck.
Well, I didn't say it was going to be easy.
Finishing the first level, great, but you missed 2 boxes. Yeah, for every box you miss, Crash gets fucked by 1. Not annoying now, but later it will piss you off having to sit there after fucking missing 30 boxes or so. Just like Super Mario World, Crash has this line on the islands and stuff. You go in the path to continue. It's fine, but I personally hate this because it's taken after Mario way too much. Although it visually shows the journey Crash is taking to get back to Cortex, so that's cool. And based off the island's environment, you can kind of tell what's going to be the level. So if it's on a bridge, it's going to be a bridge level. Collecting 3 Twana tokens give you a bonus. Even the boxes in the bonus are mandatory to destroy if you want the gem. That just makes no sense to me. Plus, some of these have high difficulty spikes randomly. Especially if you want every box. Like this one, on Island 2 I think. I was wanting all the Wampa fruit for extra lives and I kept falling off the fucking boxes. Anyway, there's different types of levels. Normal, chasing, riding, and boss fights. This is an okay amount of variety. I don't think there's too many different levels, and I don't think there are too few. It's just how I like it. Visually, the levels change, of course, and fundamentally, they work all the same. Boss fights are simple. They attack, you watch their pattern, then you attack. Some are easy, some are bullshit. Some are a breeze, and some take 15 minutes to do. After beating Papu, you unlock Coco as a playable character. She's playable in all 3 games in the remasters. Or would you call these remakes, since it's from the ground up? You know what, never mind. Coco is no different from Crash. She jumps, spins, and moves just like Crash. Bosses and certain levels are Crash only though. Really, it makes no sense. They could have went the extra mile and make her fully playable in every level. I think she was in Crash 4. No, not in Wrath of Cortex. I mean, it's about time. Jesus, don't confuse the viewer, goddammit. This game forgives the player's deaths by placing checkpoints where checkpoints weren't before and giving Aku Aku's, the Tiki Mask, randomly when you die a lot. But the game overall is still fucking difficult.
It's like the game's giving you a migraine but also offering Advil to help numb the pain. It still hurts, although it is thoughtful, so I guess it's okay.
Okay, going to Island 2, we meet Ripperoo, and an insane dog in a straitjacket. What? Were they on drugs making these characters? Who comes up with that? You have to watch him jump on these platforms and time the big TNTs to explode next to him. Like I said, if you can time it well, this fight is easy, or it takes 15 minutes. Eventually, you do come to the road to nowhere. These bridge levels are infamous to being difficult, though this first one's not that bad. On the other levels, though, the gauntlets from checkpoint to checkpoint are grueling. Like this one right here, you gotta climb this wall and then get to the next part of the level. But the platforms go away in a pattern. If you fall, you have to climb back up. It's annoying. Our next box is Koala Kong, a Donkey Kong ripoff. Ripperoo was unique, but this is weird. This is just a buff roid rage koala. Anyway, the fight goes on like this. Dodge the TNT and the boulders he throws at you, and then you spin a bigger boulder at him. Although, there are minecarts in the way, blocking the way. So if you hit the minecart, you have to do another turn of dodging attacks. If you wait too long to spin the rock, they roll away. This fight is bullshit. How they're gonna make you wait just to pull the rug under you? Fucking bastards. The next level, it's unclear what enemies you can or can't jump on. It's a guessing game. The level after that, the camera angle is tilted down. Not to mention this level has a bunch of splitting paths. So this level is a nightmare to 100%. The camera doesn't turn around if you go backwards, so you have to make leaps of faith to get all the fucking boxes in the level. What were they thinking? The next level after that, I got all the boxes, but wouldn't give me the gem because I died. What? a load of fuck. Why did they change the rules? Before you had the other boxes to get the gem, or you find a hidden gem. But here, in the next few levels, the rules change, so if you die, you don't get the gem. Fuck you, you piece of shit. So fucking dumb. Anyway, after you beat the next level, you face Pinstripe, Proto-Roo, or whatever Proto-Roo is, but he's a mafia animal with a gun.
It's not any gun either, it's straight up a fucking Tommy gun from 1918. Who thought of these characters?
Hide behind cover, and when you reload, spin him. This fight's pretty easy if you don't take any unnecessary risks to move from cover to cover. He can be defeated easily.
Okay, we're on the last island, and let it be known it's the hardest island in the game. So, here we go.
Slippery Climb. This is the easier version of the cut level Stormy Ascent, which was added back in this version of the game. This level is still fucking stupid. Each floor has one long gauntlet to get to the checkpoint. It took me 10 minutes to get to the first real checkpoint, although it spawned another one on the first floor after I died like 20 times. Lights Out is the next level. It's unique. Aku Aku is the only light through the level, and if you get hit, you lose your light. Though you can still see pretty well. It's not like if you lose your light, you're dead. The level is pretty easy. Jaws of Darkness. This level isn't difficult either, but I got stuck at the end for a bit and got past after a while. Fuck! Fuck! Ass! Damn it! Finally, I made it with how many boxes did I miss? Okay. Any time now? Oh my god. Jesus, 62 boxes? Where were all these boxes? Castle Machinery. It starts you off just out of reach of the end of the level. Nothing crazy about this level. Moving on. Dr. Nitrous Brio. He throws potions that turn into monsters that you jump on in turn hurting him. This is a two-phase boss fight. After the potions, he turns into the Hulk for some reason. Now you have to jump on him. After doing that 3 times, he falls through the window. Next is the lab. Pretty straightforward, just like the rest of the game, but I got stuck at the end again. Got past it, moving on. The Great Hall, if you collect all the gems, you get a little special thing. I don't know what it is, nor do I really care, since I didn't 100% the game.
Well, we made it to Cortex. Let's show him who's boss. Fuck! Damn it! Ass! No!
I was nowhere near that fucking laser. That whole fucking fight, this whole fucking fight is run, jump, spin, and die over and over and over again. Eventually it gives you more hit points, and only then the fight is possible. Keep in mind, this was not in the original game. You did not get bonus hit points after dying a fucking lot. So you had to brute fucking force it against fucking Cortex.
That's it, Cortex, you fucking 8-head. You're gonna meet your maker, bitch!
Yeah, take that, Cortex, you bitch. Just wanna hug you, and then the game ends. Roll the credits.
Thank fuck that it's over. Now I have good news, and I have bad news. The good news is Crash 1 is beaten. The bad news is we have 2 more Crash games in this collection to beat. Crash 1 overall though was great. It revolutionized how platformers should play. And what was special is that it was 2D and 3D at the same time. The original game launched a franchise, and this remaster revived it. It was the perfect game. Although it's difficult fucked sometimes and unforgiving some points, it still set a new standard for how 3D platformers should play. And
Standards. What do you know about standards?
how did you come back?
So how did you come back?
It was quite simple, really. Once I was defeated, I was returned to your heart. Though since I had a connection from the outside, I managed to send fragments of my heart to a replica, though my apprentice. Anthony ran into some issues. Though most of me managed to arrive inside this new body, my voice was lost.
So that's why you sound different?
Now you get it. Marineman, the last time we faced each other, I was outmatched and outnumbered.
Are you looking to get some more?
Most certainly not. I thought I'd turn a new leaf, even if momentarily. We'll be foes once again, but for now I need your help.
What makes you think I would help you?
It's either you help me, or I'll once again make you play shitty fucking games.
Fine. What is it?
I need my voice back. Once I have it, I can return to the castle that never was and retrieve our Keyblade.
Our Keyblades?
Oh, I perhaps said a little too much. You still can't summon a Keyblade. You are not chosen. Tony, Anthony, and I are, though. Once you find my voice, I'll teach you how to wield a Keyblade, and I'll never bother you again.
This is obviously a trick, but fuck it, I'll play ball. I want a Keyblade. How do I find your voice, though?
Keep on your quest of playing the Crash Bandicoot games. Then you'll have to find my nightmare.
What?
You'll know soon enough. Goodbye, Marineman.
Well, that happened. Anyway, let's get into the game.
Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back. Or does he? To put this into perspective, Crash came out in 96, and Crash 2 came out in 97. A year apart, although we're still playing the remasters, so I guess that doesn't matter. This time I'm going to go through every level in the quickest fashion as I can for this review. I know I didn't really do that for Crash 1, but I had to explain the concept and gameplay. This time there's new movement and a new type of level, which we'll get into in due time. But the intro. Cortex falls out of the sky after being defeated by Crash and finds a new crystal as the resource to power his new ship with a laser beam. Instead of Embryo, we have Engine telling him he needs more crystals. He also tells him there's no one on the surface to do this for him. Cortex plans to manipulate Crash, as if that will work, to bring in the other 25 crystals. We cut to Coco, Crash's sister, with a dead laptop battery, and she tells Crash to get a new one, and then the gameplay starts. You can crawl and slide in this game. This is the new movement added from Crash 1. It feels fine. I started with Crash 2, so going from this to Crash 1 was kinda jarring. Anyway, level 0. This level gives you a chance to try out the new controls. Then you get swept away in an in-game cutscene, where Cortex explains the warp rooms, which is basically a room of 5 levels. You go in one, collect the crystal, and get out. Sometimes the crystals are hidden though. Collect 5 and face a boss. Sounds simple enough. You come to a strange emblem on the ground, and jumping and pressing B body slams it to the bonus level. No Twana, Cortex, or Embryo tokens this time. It's just one and done. Which, thank God, every level has one of these. Wait, this isn't the bonus level? This is! The music is different, and it has extra HUD at the bottom too. Now at the end of the level, it has this room where it's themed like the warp room. No more of these boxes smashing Coco. Now you just see, oh, I didn't get out the boxes? Moving on. After you get out, Cortex congratulates you and Coco interrupts the transmission and tells Crash not to trust him. Level 2, Snow Go. Ah yes, the mandatory snow level. There's a handful of snow levels here, and there's penguins and seals, the crushing weight of my hopes and dreams, one that crushes you when you get near them, the other crushes on a timer. In the bonus, you have to make a high jump by crouching then jumping to get a high jump. Another new movement. Nothing more to say about this one. Moving on. Level 3, Hang 8. This level and many others themed like this takes place on a jungle river, where you can see robot piranhas, piranha plants, and hippos. You ride on a jet-powered surfboard with controls just like it did in the original Crash 2. This is a short level, but what do you expect? It's the beginning of the game. After you get that, Cortex says some bullshit and fucks off to level 4, the pits. Another level like the intro level. There's a split path. You know, we love all those split paths, right? We take the right path, struggle on the bonus for a while, finish the level, and then I get thrown out like I was kicked out of the house for having a party while the parents were gone. So I had to run through the fucking level again, go to the left path, and then get the crystal. This is kinda dumb. Hopefully it doesn't happen too much in the future on other levels. God knows it fucking will.
I mean, seriously, missing the crystals like going to the grocery store, getting there, finding out you forgot your wallet, so you have to drive back home, get your wallet, and drive back to the grocery store. It fucking sucks.
Level 5, Crash Dash. Ah yes, a chasing level, gotta have one of those. There are these bombs on the ground. They don't kill you, they just slow you down so you get squished by the ball. Oh, and electric fences, those do kill you. There's speed boost, helpful sometimes. Oh yeah, we got a gym. Let's go. Look at that dance. That crash dance. So cool. Embryo interrupts us and tells us to get a gem so we can destroy Cortex's ship. He'll use all fucking 42 gems, Jesus Christ, to focus a laser onto it. Man, he must really be pissed at Cortex. Boss 1. Ripperoo. Wait, Ripperoo? Wait, again?
Again? We beat him in the last game. Okay, I guess they're reusing bosses, I guess.
Well, not really. It's the same character, but a different fight. Looks like Ripperoo went to school and is a professor now and has the power to turn the ground into TNT and nitro blocks. Watch his pattern and hit him 3 times. It's pretty easy. Fuck this dog. Going up activates a cutscene. Basically, get more crystals. Warp Room 2. The first thing you want to do is come over to this bear and jump on it. Yeah, just jump on him a couple times. And you get 10 extra lives. A cool secret that's not that well hidden, but cool nonetheless. Level 6, Snow Biz. Yeah, another snow level. Not much to say here. It's pretty normal. Just another snow level. Level 7, Air Crash.
Oh, Air Crash. Perhaps it's a flying level.
No, it's another river level. Not much to say here either. Level 8, Barrett. Oh look, a riding level. Ride on the polar bear that we jumped on earlier and dodge obstacles. I didn't really cover this much last episode, but let's go into more depth here. Well, as much as we can. There's ice, seals, and whales. At the end you get flung off to the end room. Cool way to not let you go back. Level 9, Crash Crush. Wow, who would have guessed it? It's a chasing level. Because I would, only because I played this game before. There's a split path forcing you to backtrack. Yeah, you gotta love those too. The last box I needed was a metal box where you had the body slam. I had more than enough time to get it, but I still missed it somehow. I guess I was scared to go back. Level 10, Eel Deal. A sewer level. Time for the enemy roll call. Living scrubbing robot things. Fans. Rats with armor. Stupid fucking barrels. And of course, electric eels. This barrel has killed me like 12 fucking times. Fuck! Damn! Oh, now there's handlebars? Actually, this isn't bad. But it's kind of crazy how the upper body strength Coco has. She zooms on these things. There's more weird robot things down here and here. But look, we got the gym. Let's go. And aw, go away, Cortex. Boss 2, the Komodo brothers. They're alligators, crocodiles. One spins and the other one throws swords at you. This is pretty easy. The fight is barely worth mentioning. Spin them 3 times and they're beat. Go upstairs and oh my god. Shut up, Cortex. Warp Room 3, Level 11, Plant Food. Oh, it's another river level. There's not much to say here since we've already gone over this type of level. But we got the gym though. Level 12, Sewer Later. Another sewer level and another gym. Moving on. Coco tells us not to trust Cortex again. Man, these cutscenes are getting intrusive. Level 13, Bear Down. Another riding level. This room does not have that much variety, it seems. Just the same shit over again. Kinda sucks, but hey, another gym. Level 14, Road to Ruin. Hey, a different looking level. There's mouses, robot lizards, monkeys, and flamethrowers. We skipped the death route, which is the extra bonus area. You get to a certain point of some levels without dying, you unlock the death route to give you the greater challenge. Other than that, this level is pretty basic. Level 15, Unbearable. Oh, a chasing level. Not just any chasing level, but you get chased by a giant polar bear.
Yo, what the fuck? Instead of a boulder, it's a bear? How could this get any worse? Oh, this is ridiculous. This is straight up fucking stupid.
It doesn't last long though. Soon the level ends after getting on the small bear. After Cortex says some more nonsense, then you fight Boss 3, Tiny Tiger. You jump on the platforms as he jumps. Trick him into jumping a platform that's going to fall, or straight make him fall into a pit, and he takes a hit. It's a super easy fight, just kinda time consuming. Alright, Warp Room 4. We're almost through this. Level 16, Hanging Out. Another sewer level, another gym, moving on. Level 17, Digging It. Well, this level is kinda different. There are piranha planes that shoot bombs, I guess. Moving tiki statues. Okay. You get to a section of the level where you spin, you can dig into the ground. Weird. Do Bandicoots dig into the ground? Does anyone know? Do they burrow and stuff? You eventually come across a lumberjack that has a giant hammer and tries to squish you with it. And that's basically the level. Coco interrupts us once again. Do not believe Cortex. Again. Level 18. Cold Hard Crash. Another snow level. Moving on. Level 19. Ruination. Oh, another temple kind of level. At the end there's this monkey throwing a log or something. It was kind of annoying to get past him, but we got the gym though. Level 20. Behaving. Another digging level, nothing to add, plus we got another gym, so let's get to the boss. Cortex tells us to bring the gyms to Engine. Boss 4, Engine. Engine is usually the boss I struggle the most in this game. You throw Wampa Fruit at his mech's weak spots. His attacks changes the lower his health gets. Lasers, rockets, and a death beam. But I beat him on the first try.
Yes! Suck my dick, Engine. Engine, more like has-been, am I right? Alright, time for the final warp room.
As soon as we walk up here, Cortex calls us and he's pissed. He demands us to give the crystals to him since we didn't give him the engine. Anyway, moving on, stupid bitch. Level 21, Piston It Away. Get it? Like, piston it away? Piston it away? Yeah, pretty funny, huh? The obstacles are pistons, robots of different varieties. There are these freaking zappy things that come out at you if you press these buttons. Also, there's these guys with shields that will bump you back if you spin them. You bump them back. That's the level. It was pretty difficult, actually. Level 22, Rocket. These jetpack controls are fucking broken. Right trigger to fly forward, left trigger to fly backward. This is not intuitive at all. It's all momentum based as well. Lasers are everywhere, bombs flying all willy-nilly, guys with zappy hands that you have to push into fire, loose wires floating with no pattern. This level is ass. It sucks. It has to be the worst Crash Bandicoot level in this game, at least. Fuck! 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 There, I made it. Jesus, that was annoying. Level 23. Night Fright. Oh, it's a nighttime level. Unlike the Crash 1 version of this level, you get a firefly to produce your light instead of Aku Aku. This goes through the whole level, including the bonus. Once again, it's not a lost cause if you lose your light. You can still see. Nothing more to talk about here. Let's move on. Level 24. Pack Attack. Oh, no, not again!
Was one not enough? They had 2 of these levels? Fuck. Come on, man.
There's this part with the zappy guy and the bombs are blocking the way. I died here like 10 times, but I completed the level, but I missed the crystal, so I have to play the level again. There, we got it. Level 25, Spaced Out, the last level. I got stuck at the very beginning, died like 5 to 7 times. Then there's this part where you can get really stuck and forced to die because you can't jump high enough. You need the TNT to give you a boost. I eventually made it to the end, but I only had 20 lives to take on Cortex. That's not good. Cortex calls us one last time and says his plan was nearly complete, but Coco interrupts the signal and tells Crash that Cortex is going to use the laser to make everyone on Earth his slave. Yeah, I didn't see that coming. So it's up to Crash to stop Cortex. Boss 5, Dr. Neo Cortex. And worst of all, it's a jetpack level. Great. But it's the easiest one out of the 3 jetpack levels. Just spin Cortex 3 times and he's defeated. But there is a time limit, you can't let him escape. There's rocks that you can run to and bombs to stop you, but this fight is pretty easy.
Okay, Cortex, you 16 head. It's time to fucking die. Cortex strikes back. More like Cortex gets smacked.
You defeat Cortex, get a power up for the time trials, but Coco points out that the Cortex Vortex is still in space. So you collect all the gems and blow it the fuck up with Embryo. Just watch this cutscene.
Would you like to do the honors?
Well, that's Crash 2. Just like the first, expectations were set for 3D platformers, and this was a sequel and the truest definition of it. This remaster brought back a timeless classic that I played as a kid. Plus, I'm one step closer to becoming a Keyblade wielder thanks to Onyx. Join me next time where we investigate the haunting of Onyx's nightmare.
In 2023, a new video game, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, based on a 1974 film, was released to the public. It was set to compete its competitor, Dead by Daylight, as the developer's Gun has done before with their last game, Friday the 13th. After losing the rights, they made this new game. During this, Marineman was tasked with finding Onyx's voice by finding a paranormal phenomenon called a nightmare. In turn, Onyx will bequeath a Keyblade to him. What Marineman didn't know is that the nightmare was taking the physical form of one of the fallen members of Onyx's organization. Marineman set out to gather the base gods to search for the nightmare. Close to 50 years later after the film, Marineman would be searching for a nightmare. Little did he know, he's in one.
Yours will be criticizing me. Ours will be criticizing you. Ours will be harder on myself. You'll never know how I truly have felt. Makes you wanna say, this thing really does suck ass. Makes you wanna say, even things from the past. Makes you wanna say, this is the worst thing I have seen. Makes you wanna say, what the fuck, Marine? What the fuck, Marine? What the fuck, Marine? What the fuck, Marine? What the fuck, Marine?
Yeah, it's right over here.
How long did you have this?
Since we went to the future?
Does it work?
I mean, I got home? You tell me.
You know how much trouble I went through to lock mine down? Not having a Keyblade, Onyx, Jerry the Jelly Bean always coming to fucking through the thing. Not to mention Chad.
I mean, mine's not
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Hey bros. What are you wearing? Oh, this? It's nothing. Chad, no shot. You're with Organization 13. Oh, look, I have to make a living somehow.
He's paying you?
Yeah, 24 an hour.
I think I'm quitting my job.
Look, we're looking for a thing called a nightmare. Are you familiar with that?
A nightmare? Well, I didn't think Onyx would be this desperate to get his voice back.
What do you mean?
Well, after Onyx returned, he was mute. He would not speak until he got this fake voice.
You didn't tell me Onyx was back.
Look, details.
Details? I think I need to know if your sworn nemesis is alive or not.
Look. I'll deal with Onyx later. Anyways, the fake voice, that must be the way he was speaking to me earlier.
Yes, what you need to do is lure the nightmare out.
Let me guess. With a shitty game.
That's for you to decide if the game is shitty or not. It doesn't matter. But he will be pissed, so unfathomably angry, that once you review this game, he will manifest once again. Our fallen organization member from long ago. Whew! That's for you to figure out once you see him, and you'll know what to do.
Okay, what game will lure this nightmare out?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the video game. A video game based on true events. If we're talking about true events, this is really fucked up. Well, not exactly. The film was loosely based on murderer Ed Gein, which Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho was based on, but we're not talking about the film today. We're here for the video game. First off, the menu music is worse than Destiny 2's Witch Queen DLC. I mean, it's atmospheric and unsettling, but after a while it just gets annoying, I guess. It reminds me when I used to fall asleep to the Grudge movies, and then the DVD menu would pop on after the movie would end, and I would wake up to it.
You fell asleep to the Grudge movies?
Yeah, it's pretty soothing.
Well, basically this game is an asymmetrical horror game, but unlike Dead by Daylight, there are 3 fucking killers versus 4 survivors, and getting teamed up on is not fun. In Dead by Daylight, there may be a game where it feels like it's killer-sided or survivor-sided based on perks and skills of the players, but this is straight up a losing battle for survivors. I mean, literally having Leatherface and 2 other fucking killers fuck you up is more than enough to make you uninstall the game and give it a bad review.
This game is pissing me off and I haven't really started playing it yet.
Relax, I'm the one who gets mad here. Let's at least look at the menus first. Feel the game out, gotta push some buttons and stuff.
You know what? The only thing this game is gonna feel is my
Don't finish that. Well, let's play the game.
Okay, let's look at the menus. Let's go to customization. Looks like each character, killer and survivor, has their own abilities and 3 perks. You get your perks in these long and in-depth skill trees. Come on, is this a horror game or a JRPG? I guess this is like the Blood Web in Dead by Daylight, but more predictable and structured, and hey, we like structure around here. There's also these crisscross trees for ultimate abilities to build it a certain way. This shit is crazy extensive. Plus the perks can level up and buff your stats. The killer stats is Savagery, Blood Gathering, Endurance, which is 3, which is all good and everything, but survivors have 5. Toughness, Endurance, Strength, Proficiency, and Stealth. Yeah, did I mention this game is asymmetrical? Characters themselves level up based on how complete your skill tree is. Plus the stats can be buffed with actual attribute points. You can respect the tree at any time, so if you want to change to a different build, you can.
Don't you think it's kind of odd for this game, like, to be like this? It's kind of weird.
I mean, Dead by Daylight has perks, but it's nothing like this. You don't get to see your perks in Dead by Daylight.
I mean, it makes you wonder, what were they thinking?
I think we just need to play the game, give it a chance.
Okay, let's play as the family. I'll, of course, be Leatherface. Few things that twist my dick in a knot is the 5-minute countdown timer to start the match. Why is it so long? Dead by Daylight, I think, is a minute, which is long enough when you have someone in the game not readying up. But for here, You have to wait out this 5-minute timer. The lobby also notifies players who have partied up together with these party symbols. And they're color coded so you can see who's partied up with who if there's multiple parties. Under the killers are your grandpa perks, which we'll get into later. Anyway, the actual game. There's a cutscene that plays and tells you your objectives. But during the next cutscene while Leatherface is killing a survivor, the other survivors in the next room are able to break free. The killers can't even move yet, they have to watch Leatherface kill this character. By the cutscene's end, they wake up Grandpa, who is basically the UAV for the killers. And a side note, when they wake up Grandpa, that just basically means that they're out of the basement. So before we got out of the cutscene, they were out of the basement. Like, what the fuck?
That's bullshit. They're already on the one, and we're sitting here watching this stupid ass cutscene.
We have no awareness, and we have no idea what it could be by now. Like,
I mean, I guess it's so we don't spawn camp, but still, what uneven wedgie is this?
Wow, this game looks stunning and plays well for only being 20 gigabytes. And nowadays, that's a rarity. If you play as Leatherface, you have to start your chainsaw. It can stall and overheat, so don't rev it up too much. If you're lucky, revving it gives you a one-hit kill ability. But like I said, it can stall and you have to start the chainsaw again, which is really punishing.
And a side note, there has to be a Leatherface. If there's no Leatherface, the match will not start.
Here's Leland, and he stunned me. Yeah, that's his ultimate ability. I hit him a couple times, but he escapes. Meanwhile, the cook uses a listening ability to hear the direction of survivors. Bones can rattle to give away your and survivors' locations. Bubba can destroy vents and vaults to block the path of survivors, while other killers can only close them. If they're only closed, a survivor can open it back up. Like I said earlier, Grandpa is your UAV for finding survivors. Gather some blood from these meat sacks and feed it to him. Okay, but survivors can hold still to avoid being detected by Grandpa, which is bullshit. What's the point? On top of that, survivors can harm Grandpa to stop the sonar momentarily. However, if he's full on blood, there's nowhere to hide. Everyone is highlighted no matter what. Also, you activate a Grandpa perk at certain intervals of blood based on the perk. I find Leland again, but he slips through the crack in the wall. The only ones that I know can go through the cracks as the family is Sissy. These are equivalent to the windows of Friday the 13th, or the vaults in Dead by Daylight. I eventually find out that the hitchhiker and Johnny can go through the cracks, but the cook can't because he has a bum leg. This is the extreme version of the vaults from Dead by Daylight, but this is not exactly my cup of tea. Finally, I catch up to Leland and kill him. Take that, motherfucker! Hitchhiker kills another survivor. Brady kills another one after that, and we're down to one left. Eventually, we'll close in on her and kill her.
Now, there's other things such as setting up traps, electrifying fences. Sissy can poison things. So let's play one more match. This time, I'll be Sissy.
Ah, it turns out Sissy, the hitchhiker, Johnny, and the cook spawns on the surface while Leatherface spawns in the basement with the survivors. They have dynamic spawn locations, okay. Anyway, 9 minutes into the match, the 3 survivors rushed past me and Brady, and they escaped. We look for the last survivor, and we fuck her up together. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Well, all in all, the killer, or the family, as the game would call it, feels pretty good.
I mean, I like it. They can sneak past us, but most of the time it's... if they get caught, it's over.
Yeah, it's pretty stacked against them.
Hey, bros.
You're still here?
What? Yeah, of course I'm here. I just wanted to tell you. The EMF reader in my brain is going off, and it seems like the nightmare is getting closer.
That's good, I guess? Okay, what should we do?
Keep playing the game. Oh boy, this is gonna be so exciting.
Brady, dude, I don't know about this.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
The worst that could happen? It could come here and kill us? This is Angus's organization we're talking about. He's the mastermind of all the bullshit we've been dealing with the past couple of years. This could be some trick, a scam. It could be a fucking play. Motherfucker's been pulling a fast one on me or something.
Well, you never told me why we're looking for this nightmare in the first place. And did that fucker say EMF in his head?
Well, Onyx said that if we find this nightmare, that he'll give me the power to use the Keyblade.
Okay, well, I understand why you're doing this, but what does not make sense is what is this nightmare? We're not dreaming! I'm awake!
I wish I knew. I mean, I guess we can just keep playing the game.
Okay, before we play a survivor or victim, as the game calls it, let's look at a tiny bit at the progression page. For certain milestones, you unlock behind the scenes photos of the original film, concept art for the game, and the maps of the levels of the game. That's cool, but it's not like these do anything for the player. It's just a cool tidbit. Yeah, you can earn skins for playing the character a certain amount of times, but other than that, is there really a point to grind this fucking game? Anyway, when you start as Survivor, you are bound. You can rapidly press X to escape your bounds. It does make a noise notification, but like I said, they're watching a Leatherface cutscene, so they don't see this. You can search for loose health bottles or bone scrap to stun the killers in surprise attacks. What you need though is a screwdriver, and it's the key to escaping the basement.
Yes, first you find the tools to escape the basement, then you have to find tools to escape the map. There's electric fences to defuse, and pressurized gates to open, and a secret basement route.
I mean, there's actually a lot of places to escape, but that's too much effort.
Yeah, but some of it does seem more difficult than others.
So here I am, slipping through passageways, running around with my head cut off, then Grandpa's sonar goes off. Like I said earlier, it notifies the victims when it goes off, so you can just hold still to avoid it. That's pretty OP. There's like this terror radius, just like from Dead by Daylight, where your screen gets all disordered and orange and shit when the killer is nearby. Unlocking the door takes a while. If you make a noise while doing it, it breaks the tool, so you have to find a new one. And like escaping your bounds, interacting with items make noise if you go too fast, painting out the shit for survivors. I was getting chased, so I hopped down a well and take falling damage. Like seriously, I already took damage from goddamn Johnny, but falling on top of that, it can even kill you if you're not careful. They, of course, eventually find me, and then I die.
I mean, you lasted longer than I did.
Well, now we're stuck here watching the last two survivors. If we leave, we get no XP.
Are you serious?
I'm dead fucking serious.
Well, this game sucks. What the fuck was that?
Is that the basement escape minigame?
I think. This game has minigames?
What do you even do here?
How would you even do it? 3 people are searching for you. Like, what am I supposed to do? Play a minigame?
That's fucking it! Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a shitty, piled, one-sided, half-baked, southern ranch, raw piece of meat. Not even the likes of behavior would even stoop so low to make escape so fucking complicated. Really? 3 versus 4? More like me versus horror. It makes no sense why this game, licensed by the original film and its creators, would be so shitty. This is worse than a colonoscopy or getting your wisdom teeth. I bet this game fucks its cousin some gross ancestral gangbang. It's fun as getting diarrhea on a plane or farting during your I-do's at your wedding. I had more fun cleaning diarrhea off of Brady's bathroom floor the last time I was here.
Shut on my floor?
Friday the 13th was fun, zany, and silly with that guy's stupid fucking face before every match. But this is fucking horrible. This is the worst game to come out this year. And you know Gollum came out this year, so you know we're talking shit. What were they thinking?
You know, the answer to that, Marineman, they weren't. I got chili spaghetti downstairs. You want to go make food?
I like that. Hey, Marineman.
Chad? Chad? Brady? There's no one in here. Could have sworn I heard this thing go. What the? Wait. You were from that dream I had. That nightmare. Are you the nightmare? Oh shit. Alright, Bagman. This ends one of two ways. One, you give me Onyx's voice and I free you. Or two, I'll kill you for it. Don't kill me. Kill me.
Fuck! Oh, no fucking shot, dude. I'm not. Whatever, stupid piece of shit. Can't believe this is happening again.
I don't know what to say. The game of Survivor is just so unfair. Escaping the basement with a screwdriver and doing the same for every locked door is tedious as fuck. The only way escaping is if the random map elements work out in your favor. They even updated the game recently so the electric fences are automatically on. I decided to play Survivor again, only to die as soon as I get out of the basement. So if I want any XP, as mentioned before, I have to sit here and watch the fucking match. They can take a while depending on the stealth skills of survivors. The game is just hide and seek with 30 pounds of makeup on it. What the fuck is it doing all caked up on a Tuesday night?
Seriously, I would rather play Friday the 13th against bots. I'd rather get camped by Leatherface and Dead by Daylight. I'd rather play Halo on Critical Grandmaster Lasso mode. This game makes no sense on its design and concept. I get it. It's the teenage versus the family. But this is unbalanced, unfun, it's shit, it's ass. And I don't like it.
What the fuck are you yelling about, dude? I'm down here making I'll be back.
Alright. I played the game. Now what? No. No! No! You don't have the knife. What are you gonna do? Oh, shit. Alright, let's see what's under that fucking bag, you ugly. What? That's impossible. Don't let your dreams be dreams, Marineman. I don't get it. How are you me? The multi-dimensional elevator can go anywhere, even dreams. It's always been you under that bag. All those years ago, donning the coat from the very beginning. You have Onyx's voice? It's been safe with me since he returned. So let me get this straight. Okay. You left a dream through the multi-dimensional elevator. You're me, and you're in Organization 13? All correct. And not to mention the family. The family? Chad, you, Tony, Anthony, Onyx are all part of the Bag family. And you're the missing part of my heart. Killing you will complete us. Yeah, well, that's not gonna happen. So give me Onyx's voice and get the fuck out of here. No. I've gone too far to lose now. Now face everlasting doom! God damn! Stay your ass down! Fuck you! Alright, Marineman. This is where it ends. No! 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 Ready? Ready? Brady? Man, what a weird... Oh my god.
Christmas is finally here. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, then happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, happy everything, happy holidays. And if you have a problem with happy holidays, then happy shut the fuck up. So anyway, we have some unfinished business to attend to. Earlier, this year I guess, we reviewed Crash 1 and 2 Remastered before getting into whatever happened last time. Yeah, things got kind of crazy there for a second, huh? But all is well now, and there's nothing that's going to stop me from finishing Crash Insane Trilogy.
Took you long enough.
Excuse me?
Did I stutter, motherfucker? I said it took you long enough.
Oh, I heard you, but are you talking?
No, I'm engaging in speech. Of course I'm talking. I'm literally Onyx's voice. What did you expect? A normal review where you run through the game real quick, give a final opinion, and say bye, see you next year?
Yeah, that was exactly the plan.
No way, asshole. I'm gonna make your life a living hell. I have nobody, remember? Therefore, I have no home.
You whiny little bitch. Fine, I'll call Onyx. Organization 13, the best organization you've seen. This is Anthony. How can I help you? Anthony, I have Onyx's voice, and it's sentient, and it's pissed. I need Onyx to come here right now. Oh, lovely. I'll let him know right away. Tell him to hurry up. Any other time he pops up uninvited, and now he's taking his sweet little time. With this voice essence, and his voice bald, his voice...
I'm just a voice with a physical form, no special name for a dumbass.
Okay, now he's pissing me off. Will you just come here and get him? Yeah, but without the multi-dimensional elevator, it will be kind of hard. Oh, shut the fuck up. You have the dark corridors to travel through. Just come on. You're no fun. Okay, little guy. Come on. Come with me.
Oh, piss off. I'm not going anywhere without Onyx.
You're ruining my Christmas.
And both of you are wasting my time. Look, do you want to be a Keyblade wielder or not?
Yes, but now not only that I know that you're annoying and rude, but you're also nosy.
Look, give me Onyx and I'll be out of your hair.
Fine. Have it your way. I'll get Onyx. Alright, just sit there and don't move. I got a game to review.
Fine, I'll let you to it.
Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. This game released on Halloween 1998. Fun fact, Crash 2 released Halloween a year prior. This was the Crash game I played the most and 100%ed back in the day. The amount of game overs was grueling. Surprisingly, we have not game over so far on our journey. So let's get into the game. So after we defeat Cortex in Crash 2 and destroy his space station, its remains crash on a temple, releasing a mask called Uka Uka,
Aku Aku feels a disturbance in the force and tells Crash and Coco to get inside. Parallel to these events, Uka Uka tells Cortex that he's a failure, but since his failure ended up freeing him, he's feeling generous. He calls to help a Dr. Entropy to get crystals from across time. Back to Crash and Co., Aku Aku tells him that Uka Uka is his twin brother, and now they must stop him. And Aku Aku teleports them to the Time Twister. He explains pressing the button will start a level, and that's basically the intro. From memory, this game was super easy compared to the last two and had an overabundance of variety. Too much in my opinion. Platforming, riding levels, chasing levels, you know, the usual for a Crash game. But there's also racing levels, underwater levels, and even flying levels. 6 different types of levels. That's cool and a good amount of variety. But a bunch of different turds is still a load of shit still hanging around each other.
You're a load of shit.
I'm choosing to ignore you. Anyway, level 1, Toad Village. This game looks amazing. For a fact, the entire game looks gorgeous. Feel like most of the graphical love went to this game. Time for the enemy roll call for this level. Goats, knights, frogs. There's a new box. It spins until it turns into metal and you can't break it anymore. Usually you want to time it to get bonus wampa or an extra life. This level is themed in the Middle Ages. And there's multiple themes too, but we'll get to those as we go. We get a gem and go on to level 2, Under Pressure. Putting a underwater level as the second level is probably the biggest sin this entire game has. Each one gets harder and harder as it goes on. Plus the controls feel as if you're underwater. So I guess that's accurate, but Crash usually has tight controls. This feels like rubber cement is in the creases of my analog stick. The enemies are sharks, bombs, electric eels, pufferfish. Halfway through the level there's this vehicle that also controls like ass. It shoots torpedoes and destroys boxes, coral, and enemies. I don't like vehicles in my Crash game unless it's CTR or CNK. It's just awful. You basically open your game with this putting a sour taste in my mouth. That's not good. But hey, we get the gem. Really, it's the second level, so being as angry as I am is unwarranted. I just don't like underwater levels in my video games. They're stupid, they suck, and especially in Crash, it sucks super ass. Level 3, Orient Express. A riding level starring Coco. This was Coco's first playable level before she went time traveling and shit, but who's keeping track, eh? This takes place on the Great Wall of China while it's being built. There are guys picking up blocks, fucking dragons, and guys with sticks. You can rush so you can speedrun this shit, but other than the time trials, you probably don't want to do that. It just makes it harder. Level 4, Boneyard. Taking place in the prehistoric times, you get chased by a dinosaur. First boulders, then bears, now dinosaurs. Crash gets himself into a stupid fucking situation, it appears. There's pterodactyls, this weird underwater guy that creeped me out as a kid, and grass? Yeah, tall grass you can spin away, and if you don't, it slows you down.
You need to touch some grass.
The level switches from chasing to platforming back to chasing. The upside though is if you miss any boxes during the chase, the dinosaur breaks them for you. And that's how we get the gem. Level 5, Making Waves. A jet ski level? Really? It's another Coco level, but why do we need more vehicles? It just feels weird to me. It's like you're moving the level and not the ski. It's really hard to explain. It's one of those two types of Crash levels where the camera rotates in a horizontal axis. You don't control it, but it moves a lot with the waves and the jet ski. If you have motion sickness, you get it from this. Also, the jet ski controls like it's on ice, not on water. So I guess it's just this remaster, because from my memory, I don't remember this controlling as bad as it is. It could be a Mandela effect, or maybe the game just sucks ass. There are cannons from pirate ships, bombs everywhere, killer birds from Birdemic, and a boat guy that I accidentally kill. We got the gem, so that's good. Boss 1, Tiny Tiger. The boss fight takes place in Rome and Cortex is watching. First, Tiny jumps around you, okay, and then he sends lines, alright. After each time he jumps around you, you spin him and he takes a hit. It's a pretty simple first boss fight.
it looks like he drops a power-up when he dies, which is a supercharged body slam. A body slam was in Crash 2, but this is an improved version. This is what it looks like when you use it as Crash. And Coco. Wait, what? Coco uses her ass. Man. Coco must have some powerful glutes to be smashing boxes with nothing but jumping and landing on nothing but her ass. Holy shit, dude. Anyway, moving on. Level 6, Gee Whiz. It's another medieval level, but it's now sunset time. Here we have metal boxes that Coco can break with her ass, and there's an additional enemy, wizards. That must be why the level is called Gee Whiz. Level 7, Hang 'em High. A Arabian level, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. The first thing you run into is a guy flaring a sword around. Crazy bastard. Then there's genies on flying carpets. Getting to the handlebars, you run into gravity-defying scorpions. Oh, and monkeys carrying a stack of pots. You know, the usual thing you see in Arabian town. Level 8, Hog Ride. You start in last place, and the turning is awful. When you hit a speed boost, it's worse. I'm sorry, but what were they thinking? Adding a racing level to a platform game? I heard Sly Cooper pulls this shit, but I came in third the first time. Luckily, you can reload the level without going to the warp room, but then I came in second and got the gem. So, it forced me to go to the warp room to collect the gem. Third time's the charm, right? Well, no, it isn't. Came in second again, goddammit. Why the fuck do you have to come in first? It's the dumbest fucking thing. I think in Crash Team Racing, the only times that you had to come in first was the boss races. So, you know what? I think they just fucked up here. Okay, came in first. Finally. Level 9, Tomb Time. We meet Dingo Die on this weird floating head cutscenes, which I've been skipping because they're pointless. He's waiting in the Ice Ages, which is funny because he's half dingo, half crocodile. What's he doing there? You know, like what the fuck? An Egyptian level. Kinda cool. There's snakes, alligators, pressurized doors, and more freaking monkeys and pots. You know, what is their obsession with that? There's a split path that you need a gem to unlock it. Then after that, you run into a part where there's oil on the ground and giant cinder blocks are crashing down. The camera is not helpful when it comes to showing where the boxes are. I was trying to get the gem, but I struggled a bit and found out the guy pulling the lever is doing all this bullshit. Oh, on top of that, there's a flamethrower guy. Like, what the fuck? Level 10, Midnight Run. Oh, another Coco riding level. The difference here is that it's at nighttime and there's new bucket guys. That's it. Boss 2, Dingle Dial. This is my favorite boss fight in the game. He surrounds himself with crystals and shoots fireballs into the air with his flamethrower. Then he blasts the crystals, leaving him vulnerable. After he gets hit, he explodes and drops more crystals. The only upsetting thing is, this is short. Finishing him off, you get a penguin to jump on his body. And you jump on him too. Pretty fun stuff. And you get the double jump. And now a Crash staple. It's crazy to think we went 2 full Crash games without the double jump. Now, when I think of double jump, I think of Crash. It's actually pretty wild. Level 11, Dynamite. The only notable thing here is the fish that looks like Crash for some strange reason, and a rideable dinosaur. Obviously, this is a Yoshi reference. It controls tightly, which is good. It's a chasing level from the same dinosaur thing, so it's nothing new to add here. Level 12, Deep Trouble. This underwater level is made by Sane. First, you start with the goddamn vehicle, then there's these fans or wherever the fuck they are, and these shitty controllers going past them is a nightmare. Fuck! Stupid shark. God damn it! Okay, checkpoint is right there, and... Fuck! Now I have to restart from the last checkpoint. It wouldn't be a problem if the controls were better, but they suck! Fuck! You want to know how to ruin your perfect video game? Add underwater levels with the worst controls known to man. It's a remaster, so you would think they would make the controls better. Nope. It's this part right here where the fans are next to each other. The timing's so tight, so you have to swim back and forth and try not to die. Eventually, the suffering ends, so we can move on to the next technological torture. Level 13, High Time. Another Radiant level, and now it's nighttime. Oh, that's cool. That's new. No, it's not. The only thing worthy of noting here is these guys with these fucking Molotovs. We get the gem, so let's move on to level 14. Road Crash. Another racing level. But hey, I got first on my first try. Fuck these racing levels. Level 15. Double Header. Middle Ages level again. But now it's raining. Ooh. Guess Coco forgot her raincoat. There's these double-headed guys like the level title suggests. Jumping on their head, they fall flat. But it's kind of finicky sometimes. Sometimes I just bounce off into a hole sometimes. Boss 3. Dr. Entropy. He has a red attack that goes straight at you. Then lasers. You jump across a way to spin at him. He adds a blue attack that floats higher or something like that. Hit him 3 times and get a special upgrade attack. Level 16, Sphinxinator. Opens up with a split path, my favorite Crash Bandicoot trope. Now these mummies are in coffins bouncing around. Okay, I guess. Let's wait for the cinder block. Fuck! God damn it! I was spinning him and he still killed me! Stupid fucking mummy. The funny thing with the monkeys is that you can jump on them for Whomper Fruit. Yeah, fuck you, monkey. Level 17, Bye Bye Blimps. You're flying and wait, what's this? A health bar? In my Crash Bandicoot game? This level is basically nonsense. You shoot 7 blimps and it ends. Getting the gem is hard, but these flying levels are easy for the most part if you know where the health balloons are. You shoot the planes where their back is turned to avoid getting shot, and that's about it. Level 18, Tell No Tales. Another jet ski level. The only difference is this anchor guy, and that's it. Level 19, Future Frenzy. Enemy roll call. Lasers, the robots from Crash 2 got a palette swap. These guys in hovercrafts. Guys with lightning bolts in hovercrafts. And these spike things. You can jump on them, but they have a bad hitbox, which sucks. And this fan makes you spin and gets killed by TNT. The future aesthetic is completely different for a Crash game, but kind of fits perfectly. Level 20, Tomb Waiter. Pretty funny, huh? Yeah, Tomb Waiter. Another Egyptian level, but just flooding water and upgraded mummies. There's also this shield guy. The flooding water mechanic is kind of tedious, but it's the only level like this, so it's fine. A good change of pace, I guess. And finally, Boss 4, Dr. Engine. Wait, you play as Coco? Much like Crash 2, you hit his weak points, but instead of Wampa, you use a spaceship. You have health, and this fight is intense. The rockets, the miniguns are going on. You try not to get hit. The music is going crazy. Aiming's kind of weird, but it's okay. But wait, as you hit all 5 weak spots, there is a second phase. Your ship gets upgraded, and now all hell breaks loose. More rockets, laser balls, while you still try to fucking have the same health bar from the first phase. And after you kill him, you get a fruit bazooka, which we'll use later. Level 21, Gone Tomorrow. Not much different here, except what the fuck is that monstrosity? What? It's a mecha robot. It shoots missiles. Like what the fuck? Level 22, Orange Asphalt. Another racing level, and the cops' cars move now. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna... No! God damn it! There, I got first. Level 23, Flaming Passion. Here we use the bazooka on the Molotov guys. Nothing to add in this level. Nothing at all. Level 24, Mad Bombers. Another flying level, but this time you're shooting planes, engines instead of blimps. Finally, level 25, Bug Light. It's a mandatory full darkness level. You start with light, but as you go into the pyramid, it's gone. And you only have this lightning bug to guide the way. It's here for a limited time like Crash 2, so not much here is different. But finally, Crash is about to end. Boss 5, Dr. Neo Cortex. It all comes to this. This whole year, this trilogy has kept me from my goal of becoming a Keyblade wielder. Which is weird, because why did Onyx want me to play these Crash Bandicoot games in the first place? Anyway, Cortex, you 36 head, it's time to meet your maker, bitch! Again. Okay, Aku Aku and Uka Uka are fighting while Cortex shoots you. He throws bombs, then you spin him, and you have to spin him down this hole. In the original Crash 3, you would get sucked in, but not in this remaster for some fucking reason. Now Aku Aku is spinning, I almost die, but I get out of the way. But I also struggle getting him in the hole. Now they're doing this. One more hit, and he's toast! Finally. Okay, let's go ahead and play the 100% ending.
No, it cannot be! Not a prisoner of time again! The Time Twister machine could not hold itself together. We were lucky to escape.
Give me the mask! With it, I shall take over the world! Come on!
It is difficult to say what has happened to our enemies, but I doubt we will see them for a long time.
Okay, so Crash and Sane Trilogy, the original Crash Trilogy, lays a very deep foundation of gaming for all gamers who played it when they were kids. This remaster came when Crash needed it most.
What I need most is my fucking home. Where is it, you bitch? Home!
So, Marineman, it took you all year, but you finally did it. Well, yeah, I ran into some problems, but after that it was a piece of cake. Okay, but before I give you a Keyblade, you have to promise me that you'll help me. With what? Taking down Organization 13. What? I'm not the leader of Organization 13. I haven't been all year. If you're not the leader of Organization 13, then who is? You.